Hey people, welcome. It is 6:30 on February the 27th. Welcome to the Friday night live stream. I think it's around 5 degrees Celsius or thereabouts. Kind of a mild day today. And I see people popping into the chat. Welcome everyone. We got Leo, got Vivian, we got Yvonne, Yarrow, Bumblefoot, Susie from TO, hello, Ashnix, Chantel, Famous Master, Lee John, hello, hello Janice and Lena, William. You could all make it. Pine Sol, Chowdhury, Wayne McKay, Daniel is here, John Nicholson, hello. Good evening, Jada. Trans Canada, what's up? Fast Rick. Hope you're all doing well. Vivian. Hey, Karen. I was fiddling with my gimbal before I started the stream. It seems to be acting up a bit. But yeah, nice mild evening, so no big hat, no scarf required tonight. Hey, intruder alert, Tom Seeley. We could all go back to using our regular languages for tonight's stream. As fun as it was last time, I think it's for the best that everything is back to normal today. Hey, Alan K, hello. Hello, Zach. Transit Mobile Scooter. Yeah, I intentionally didn't say your name, Zach. I like to do that sometimes. I'll just intentionally not say someone's name. Hey Picard, how you doing? Hello Jacqueline. We're at Carlton here. Hey Mike Landry. Dale Melnichuk, how you doing? D Harriet, welcome. Why didn't this light change? I waited and it didn't change. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna walk through the red light. I don't give a crap. It's not gonna change for me. I'll go make up my own rules, right? It was an eventful Wednesday, yeah. Hey, Transit Mobile Scooter, $2 to start the night. Thank you very much. Yeah, I think we're going to walk north tonight for a little while. I'm heading north on Ontario Street right now. Of course, construction. Didn't know there would be construction here, but apparently there is. Thank you very much, Transit Mobile Scooter. Cheers. Yeah, my gimbal seems extra sensitive today for some reason. Just the weight of the cord plugged into my phone from my power bank is like causing it to act up here. What is all this? What are they doing? Here's one of my favorite side streets here. It's looking east towards Parliament. Hey, Sal Smith and Ziggy Phoenix. What's up, the Chaz? Yeah, road work continues through the winter in Toronto. A lot of cities, they kind of shut down the street construction projects during the winter months and resume in the spring, right? But in Toronto, they just tend to do it right through the winter, digging up the streets and all that sort of thing. Sewer replacement and streetscaping. That's what they're doing here. Hey Jacques, hello. See, here it's like a sort of pedestrianized little stretch that continues all the way up through St. Jamestown. Hey, hello Cam. Alex Oliveira, BG. Yeah, we're on the east side of downtown here. Like, not right in the heart of downtown, but kind of on the eastern edges of downtown, you know? Look at this old school building here, Winchester Public School. That is very imposing. I like it. 150 years they're celebrating. 1874. In 2024 they celebrated 150 years. Hey Gertige and Mr. Majestic. Hello Mary. Slackwolf, hello. Hey Greg. And in case I did miss anyone who said hi, my bad. I'll say hi back even if I didn't see your greeting. Hello back to everyone who said hi to me. Hello Jillian. Yeah, I guess the little pedestrianized stretch actually ends here, but then it resumes again once we cross Wellesley Street. Hey Howard and Robert. Carlos, good evening. Is that right? Next Saturday we spring forward? I can't wait. I want some daylight, man. I want some evening daylight. It's only just now that the sunset is after 6 p.m., but it'll be a lot better when it's after 7 p.m. Hello, Shannon. Yeah, this part of Ontario Street could use some resurfacing. It's a mess here. Just potholes galore. Looks like it hasn't been resurfaced in 50 years. Which is very possible in this part of town. I'm sort of wandering in the street here. I don't really feel like walking on a sidewalk for some reason. I'm just like, you know what? I'd rather walk in the street. Alright, here's Wellesley Street. There's St. James Town. A drone? What is that? Oh, that's like an actual airplane or something. It sounded low. It sounded like a drone flying over. Still might be just a really big drone, one of those big ones, you know. Couldn't really get a good look at it. The Wellesley Fruit Market. Hey, Billy T. What's up, the S word? Here's the Food Basics. I never go to this grocery store. I did a few times when I was new to the neighborhood, but then I just quickly realized that that was a grocery store I didn't really want to keep going to. So I stopped. Alright, this is Canada's most densely populated neighborhood here, St. James Town. One of the most densely populated neighborhoods in all of North America, really. Everybody lives in huge high-rise buildings all crammed close to one another. I think there's about 20 high-rise towers all crammed together here in this small area. Felicity's here with the infinite farts. She knows how to make an entrance. Mr. Infinity Man from my last stream. That was a good way to end that stream, right? Toronto's Do Up Music Guy. One time I was recording a video through here and some guy basically asked me what I was doing and implied that I was doing something shady, like I was gathering information or something on the neighborhood for nefarious purposes or something like that. Like I was an ops. He basically thought I was an ops to him. And then I was here for purposes related to gangs and things like that. I'm like, what the hell? I'm just recording a walking tour, buddy. Just recording a walking tour. Spies Like Us. That was a kind of a dumb but humorous movie. Yeah, I thought I was like a spy for an opposing gang or something, gathering information about the neighborhood. Imagine going through life thinking that way about things. It's like, no, I'm just a guy recording a walking tour of a neighborhood in my city that is very close to where I actually live. People do stuff like that, you know. Hey, there's a doggy. Here's the local school here, Rose Avenue Public School. This is a very old building from before the days when most of St. Jamestown was really built, to be honest. All these towers here, they were built starting in the late 50s and throughout the 1960s. They tore down a big swath of old Victorian houses here. It was like basically part of the Cabbagetown neighborhood. Hey, Alicia, hello. Just looking back through the chat. Well, just a quick walkthrough of St. Jamestown. I haven't streamed through here in a little while. Like right through the heart of the neighborhood anyway. I tend to go around the edges of it most of the time when I'm live streaming. I'm going to make my way, I think, up towards Yonge and Bloor, and then I'm going to go north, I think. I'll go north from Yonge and Bloor for a little ways. Hey, Matt Chat. Let's take Glen Road. I haven't gone through here in a while either. Got an entrance to Sherbourne subway station over here. Sort of like the back entrance. Hey, Strawberry Field Ferry, how you doing? I like these twin older walk-up apartment buildings here. Well, thank you, Strawberry Field Ferry. I have my good days and my bad days. Let's go through the tunnel. We'll check out the Rosedale Valley footbridge, and then I'll go up to Bloor Street. Hey, Mikhail, hello. What's up, The Sword? So this will take you into the Richie Rich Rosedale neighborhood. Just keep heading over this footbridge. Can't really see down on Rosedale Valley Road so much anymore now that they redid this bridge, you know. You used to be able to look over the railing here and look down on the road, but now they put this sort of fenced barrier up as part of the reconstruction, maybe to prevent people from jumping and that sort of thing, because it's pretty high. I'm sure that probably happened from time to time. And you can see how high up we are. Rosedale Valley Road. It's just like a two-lane road that runs through the Rosedale Valley. It's quite scenic. Felicity, you hip-thrusted my body weight. I weigh 160 pounds. So you can just hip thrust me if you really need to, you know, if you can't access any gym equipment. Hey, what's up? I'm Sweater Girl. How you doing? Damon Washington, how you doing? All right, let's go up to Bloor. Bloor. It's kind of funny saying that word sometimes. Bloor or Bloor. Good evening, Chris. Yeah, I was going to mention that actually, Joseph Bloor. I always get a kick out of telling people to take a look at a picture of Joseph Bloor, the man that the street was named after. If you want a good fright, maybe don't look at it right before bed. Unless you're into that sort of thing. Hey, Bigazi, hello. Hello, Fasung. This is Bloor Street. Not a bot. All right, crossing Sherborne. Sleep paralysis. Yeah, man, that's a freaky phenomenon. I think when I was a kid, like around 9 or 10 years old, I think I had that a couple times. I have these weird memories of lying in bed, and I wasn't sure if I was awake or if I was dreaming, and I remember not being able to move, you know? Sort of sounds like it. And I thought I was seeing weird creatures in my room, like at the foot of my bed, moving around and stuff like that. Hey, Mark M, how you doing? Sort of sounds like how people describe sleep paralysis. But yeah, it was just a couple times when I was a kid, and I don't think I've experienced anything like that since then. Hey, what's up, Brent? The color purple. Sounds like mushrooms. Definitely wasn't mushrooms. Not at that time, anyway. Hey, G Gray, hello. There's the headquarters of the evil empire over there. Headquarters of the National Post. Hello, Anna, how you doing? My gimbal's shaky because the cord is pulling on my phone. Normally the gimbal handles that just fine, but for some reason tonight, just the weight of my cord connecting my phone to the power bank is making it all wobbly. I don't know why. Normally, that's not the case. I might restart my gimbal at some point and see if it fixes the issue. Or I can hold the cord, I guess, so it's not pulling. If I hold the cord with my hand so that it's not yanking on my phone, it tends to fix it. Got a lot of people jogging and stuff. It's a nice night to get out and get in some physical activity, right? Let's use this sign here. Let's see why this is behaving so strangely here. What the heck? Hey, Pamela. Hello, hello. Got over 300 viewers here. Okay, I'm going to unplug my gimbal. I'm going to turn off my gimbal and then turn it back on again. So it'll go all wonky for a second and then I will straighten it out again. All right. Pull the cord taut. Plug it back in. All right. Yeah, my gimbal's acting up. These things are so sensitive sometimes, you know? Any little slight imbalance just makes them go crazy. Hey, East Cypher, hello. Hello, Jerry. How you doing? Here's the Manulife headquarters. Manulife head office. It's an awesome older building. This is the building with the most manicured lawn in all of Toronto. Of course, you can't see it now. All this white stuff. I was going to say white shit. Yeah, why not? All this white shit is covering it all up. What's up, Carl? Anyway, I already got over 300 viewers. Over half an hour in. Sweet. Thanks, everyone. We're just getting started. Probably going to walk for at least another 2 hours or so. We're heading west on Bloor Street right now. Kind of getting close to Yonge and Bloor. I could have made this light, but I dawdled and now I missed it. I'm just a dawdler. Hey Shannon, definitely not going to High Park. I'm actually going north. Once I get to Yonge, I'm going to head northbound. Hey, good evening, Jefferson. And I guess this is my last... Oh, got a shouter over there. This is my last live stream of February. Tomorrow is the last day of the month. You can keep all of your infinity farts to yourself, Felicity. They're all yours. Is that right? You're just walking, minding your own business, and you just started following you? Was he saying any weird shit? Hey, Arnold, hello. Well, no one is censoring you in any way in my chat, Ziggy, as far as I know. Well, I'm glad he just gave up and found something else to do. Very busy around here. Views from Yonge and Bloor, or almost Yonge and Bloor.
Oh, I already told you. Oh, you already got kicked out already? Almost. You know when we stay at your house already? Yeah, let's go through there every day.
Yeah, I don't know if they did that again this year, Carl. That ice sculpture festival. I did check it out last year, right? But yeah, I don't remember seeing it for this winter season. Maybe I missed it? It's quite possible that I just didn't hear about it this time. Yeah, I like this mild weather here. It just makes walking so much more pleasant, you know? I still have my big coat on. I probably don't even need this. Hey, Toby Green, hello. Hey, Donkey, how you doing? All right, I'll do my Young and Bloor pan up. And then we'll start heading north. Hello, Rebecca. Go inside Jack Astor's. That's a known Muzak producer. Every time I walk past here, I'm always ready to mute the audio. F you, Jack Astors. They always blast the most annoying loud music. Yeah, I can't go inside Jack Astor's unless I mute the audio. And what would I do inside Jack Astor's? I don't think I could live stream in there. Hey, what's up, Capo? Toronto is loud music central, man. I've walked through lots and lots of other cities in my time. And this is definitely one of the worst offenders for loud blaring music just blasting out at you from like stores and restaurants and weed stores and people walking down the street with speakers attached to them or attached to their bikes. People love just blasting music in this city. Well, I think there are a lot of places in the US that are nowhere close to Toronto for that. It all depends on where you go, right? I bet you if I went to Buffalo, walked around Buffalo, you wouldn't hear hardly any music blasting from any places.
I don't even know. I don't know how to go by. I don't see what's coming from. I don't know.
It's quiet in San Francisco. That's like a live streamer's dream. A walk-tuber's live streaming dream, I guess. Hey, psychology, hello. I like that different way of spelling that's pronounced the same. I like that. Yeah, if you go to big major cities, I'm sure you hear lots of blasting music. But way more than here? I doubt it. It's probably a similar amount. But now that we're getting away from downtown here, it won't be much of an issue, right? It's mainly like in the downtown core where that's something that assaults you on every other block. It'll be quieter here as we go north. This stretch of Yonge does get a bit sleepy actually as we go north from here. They're having an argument. It's Happy Burger. Come on, get happy. What the heck is this? Tire biter. Doggy daycare. That's right, if your dog chases cars and bites their tires, bring them here. We'll keep them entertained. Hey, Be Wild, hello. In the Cape, what's up? I've never eaten at Happy Burger. Nope. I don't even know if they have like a veggie burger. They probably do. Yeah, I heard that Neil Sedaka has passed away. He had a lot of hits. A whole lot of hits. Cheers, the color purple. Yeah, we're going to walk through the Rosedale section, I guess, of Yonge Street. The neighborhood really is to the east, sort of Yonge Street, but I think they claim a strip of Yonge Street as being part of the neighborhood. Hey, thanks Leo Chung, yeah. All the likes, all the hitting of the subscribe button, all the sharing. I approve of all of that stuff. Matter of fact, I think that is awesome, all of it. And you'll be awesome if you do all that stuff. In my eyes, anyway. There's Rosedale subway station. Alright, we're going to be streaming up that hill. It's uphill from here for quite a ways.
Where are we going to go next, Spencer? I didn't realize, wait a minute.
I'll make a deal with the streaming gods and we'll stream up that hill. Hey, what's up, Mojo? The hell with the dishes. Watching me is way more important than some stinking dishes. Although you probably do both, I know, but still, the hell with them.
The winter game is actually been like death.
Hello, Ella. How you doing? I don't know who Jimmy is, but hello to you. I'm Jimmy? Okay, I guess I'm Jimmy for tonight. What the hell, why not? Jimmy! Oh, that was Timmy, right, my bad. Alright, so we're leaving downtown behind. We're heading Up into Midtown here. Apparently so, Tiana. Yeah, apparently so. Hey, Steelers Nation, hello. What's up, Wing Zero? That's some kick-ass music coming out of that car. Of course, it's going in here, so I get to hear even more of their kick-ass music. Hello, Rob. How you doing? It smells like French toast around here. Why? Why does it smell like French toast? Now I want French toast, damn it. Holy moly, I haven't had French toast in so long. Is it coming from here? From this restaurant? It doesn't seem like a French toast kind of place. Teroni? I want some French toast. Ew, I hope not. I can't enjoy the smell of French toast if that's how it presents itself to me. Hey Jennifer, hello. Infinity French toast farts. No, thank you. They still got their Christmas tree thing because they unveiled that during the Christmas season. And it's still there. Yeah, I don't know. I've never tried Denny's French toast. I'm sure it's probably good. We'll know that winter is over when they turn this fountain back on, right? Still has water in it, but the part up top, is the real star of the show, and when they turn that on, then we'll know winter is over and we can all celebrate. Hey, our gang, how you doing? Hello, Quad Mods. Hello, JHQ. I guess that's what I'll call you. How you doing? Boardwalk Brad. Wallenberg, hello. Here's a Richie Rich liquor store here. Don Julio. Hello, Yuki. Well, that's what that meant. Okay. Did Vivian translate that for me? Thank you, Vivian, for translating. Hello, Semi-Palsy. I'm pretty sure I'm not your dad, but hey, whatever turns you on, I guess. Is this a red light? It is. We're streaming our way north up Young, hurrah, hurrah. Streaming our way north up Young, hurrah, hurrah. Still going uphill. This is a very long uphill stretch here. It actually gets steeper right here. This is the steep part coming up. Hello, Hannah. Hey, schmoozy. Basketball maven. Yeah, welcome to everyone for checking out my stream tonight, and thanks to everyone for checking it out. Just over an hour in already. Yeah, quad mods, my gimbal is kind of weak for some reason tonight, even though it's fully charged. And my cable that is plugged into my phone from my power bank is pulling on the phone a bit, so that's why it's a bit wobbly looking. Not sure why the gimbal is being so sensitive tonight. It's oh so sensitive. Like, I fully charged the gimbal too, so I don't know what the deal is here. It's very, very wobbly. And of course, if I unplug the phone from the power bank, then my battery starts to rapidly die, so I kind of have no choice but to keep it plugged in for a while longer. Once I get closer to the end of the stream, I can unplug it, when I know my phone will last long enough to finish out the stream. And maybe then it won't be so wobbly. My gimbal needs a gimbal. And it's always a gamble using a gimbal. Hey, Kensington Cisco, hello. Gotta get this shot, you know. It's tradition every time I walk this way to get this shot. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! I've been using this new gimbal for a while now, and I think I'm at the point now where I can sort of rate it.
Yes. We got this
Compared to other gimbals I've had. And its overall performance, I would say, is a bit subpar, to be honest. A bit subpar. I've had other cheaper gimbals than this one that seem to do a better job at doing what a gimbal's supposed to do, you know? So I give this one like a 6 out of 10. Yeah, right at the beginning when I bought it, I knew something was awry when the battery life was nowhere near what it was supposed to be, or what it was advertised as anyway. Hey, Ruvator, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Whew, feeling a bit warm now. This coat, man. I did not need to wear this coat. Why? Why did I do it? Let me unzip. I'm going to unzip. I might have to re-zip later, but I'm unzipping for now. Well, thank you very kindly. I'm glad you find the streams enjoyable, Ruvatar. Ruvator? My bad. Alright, we're at Yonge and St. Clair, just about. One of the major nodes of Midtown Toronto. There's a subway station here. Hello, Doreen. Hey, welcome. Watching from the nation's capital. And a McDonald's. All the important things, right, Felicity? All the important things. St. Clair streetcar here. But let's say goodbye to Yonge Street. Let's walk along St. Clair now. We'll head west here. Cheers, Tiana. Tiana knows what's up. She knows what's up, man. Be like Tiana. More yummy smells around here. I think it's the pizza place. Got a St. Louis Bar and Grill. That's not what I'm smelling. This is what I'm smelling right here. Oh, Felicity, did you know about this place? Did you know? Vegan cupcakes. Wow. And gluten-free also. I could eat, I guess. I'm not like intensely hungry at the moment, but if there was yummy food in front of me, I think I could scarf it down. French toast or pizza. I hear ya about that. I'm not vegan myself. Vegetarian, yes. Vegan, no. But I'll gladly eat vegan foods, you know. If the taste is good, why the hell not? Gatherings. Go ahead. Sorry. I thought it said Catherine's for a second, but it's gatherings. Yeah, these guys don't even want to walk past me. It's like, no, I cannot walk past you, even though I said it was okay.
Oh, yeah, because it stops way closer to the Sacred Station. Yes, it's literally right there.
There's Rolex's offices, I think, in the city here. Going west along St. Clair. Maybe I'll take us to Avenue Road. And we'll go south. I always thought this stretch of St. Clair through here was urbane, you know? Not plain old urban, but urbane. It's a bit hoity-toity, a little bit hoity-toity. It's just fun to say that. Queen Victoria. Bit bougie. Glenn Gould lived here in this building. Got this Always interesting art here with the man holding the tall building, whether it's a condo or an office building. Not exactly sure, but he's holding it in any case. Is today Pokemon Day? Hey Rebecca, $2 in honor of Glenn Gould as we look at his former home right here in this building. Thank you very much, Rebecca. Very kind of you, Rebecca. Thank you very much for the super chat. Oops, see, I just turned my phone around and my gimbal went crazy.
Friday night, when, you know, I was ready to start making fucking dinner. Make it easy.
We'll let angry ranting man go past here. Hazelnut, hello. Yeah, this office building on the corner, right, Chowdhury? Jeez, my gimbal's vibrating on me. Yeah, there are plans to replace this office building with a much taller residential building. Toronto Blue Jays fan. Hey, welcome. Walking past your old workplace, huh? There are a lot of nice buildings along this part of St. Clair. Nice old residential buildings, nice old office buildings. Nice mix, you know? I really like this stretch, actually. Here's where they're planning to build a 49-story residential building in place of this. Avenue Road, a big wide, very busy stretch here running north-south. It's all lined with kind of high-end apartment buildings and condos. in keeping with the hoity-toity theme of St. Clair, sort of continues here along Avenue Road. DVCCC used to work there. Well, I hope it was a good place to work. Bradgate Arms. For all the Brads. This one's for you, Brads. I know we have at least one Brad in the chat right now, right? Boardwalk Brad is here. I don't know about Brad Palmer, but here we go. Bradgate Arms. Looks quite nice. In-person tours. Boutique luxury. All-inclusive living. Hey, Lumiakin, hello. Yeah, we're at Avenue Road, just south of St. Clair Avenue. It's retirement living though, so if you're not retired yet, you might have to wait. It is a pretty building. That's what I thought. Now we're going back south now towards the tower. Get to the tower. Get to it. Official rise and grind. That's right. Ain't nothing like the T-Dot. I prefer that nickname over the 6, you know? Sometimes people ask, what does T-Dot mean? And I believe I know the answer to that. There was another nickname for Toronto that still gets used, where people call it TO, right? A lot of people say, I'm going to TO. TO stands for Toronto, Ontario. And then some people say T.O. I'm going to T.O. And then it just got shortened to T-Dot. So that's where the T-Dot came from. It's a brand new building. And the 6 is, you know, the newest nickname, I guess. Some people say it derived from the 416 area code. That is Toronto's oldest and still most sought after area code. But other people say it's because Toronto is made up of 6 boroughs, right? Old Toronto, North York, York, East York, Scarborough, and Etobicoke. So, six boroughs. Right, let's cross. Let's cross on over to the other side. It's almost like too dark to get a good look at some of these buildings. That's A very awesome one there, the Balmoral. What a beauty. What a beauty that building is. You know, sometimes lifelong Torontonians do pronounce the second T, right? It's just one of those things. Sometimes it slips out and you just do it. I'm not even a lifelong Torontonian, but I usually just say Toronto. But every once in a while, a second T will slip in for no reason, you know. And I dated this girl years ago who was a lifelong Torontonian, born and raised, and she always pronounced the second T. That was just how she said it. Hey Debs, hello. Suite available. I bet you it costs a pretty penny to live in this building. I betcha. I betcha. $3,700 for a one bedroom in the Balmoral. Yep. Wonder how big they are though. Those older buildings, you know, can have pretty spacious units sometimes. But $3,700 for a one bedroom, yeah. And I wonder what the condition of those units is in such an old building also. Hey, Jim Mork, hello. That's right. What do we got here? It's like a little cafe, grocery store. It's like a bodega, more or less, right? Grocery, cafe, takeout. Quite handy if you live in this building. Hey, thank you, Jim Mork. Much appreciated, Jim. Very kind of you, Jim. Hope you enjoy the walk tonight. Cheers. Oh, look, you can see the Sky Tower construction crane. The green crane, that's the top of the Sky Tower. First Canadian place on the right. Got the Aura there with the LED lights. And way up here you have One Bloor West. The top of One Bloor West, way up there. $43 for pasta. I finally finished all that pasta my sister gave me like 2 months ago. She gave me like about 7 or 8 small bags of pasta and about 8 big jars of pasta sauce. The Rouse brand, the kind of the larger jars, you know, Rouse. It was so good. Holy moly, that pasta sauce is so good. I don't think I can go back to the other pasta sauces now, man. That Rouse spoiled me. But I was looking at it, and holy shit, that stuff is expensive, man. Like at the Metro, you want to get a jar of Rouse spaghetti sauce, like marinara, it's like $12.99. Get the hell out of here. $12.99. Whereas other types of pasta sauce you'll pay like $3.99, $4.99. Yeah, I'm kind of holding the cord up on the handle of the gimbal so it's not pulling as much on the phone. So I think that's why it's not wobbly so much anymore. But I think my favorite cheaper brand of pasta sauce is Bravo sauce. Just plain old Bravo sauce, man. That stuff just... it's tasty, it's affordable, you know. I think it's Canadian also. Hey, LAB, hello. But I just thought that Rouse marinara was delicious, man. I mean, it was great. I'm not gonna lie, it was great. But do I want to pay $13 to get a jar of it? No. Hell no. Classico, yeah, I buy that when it's on sale. Actually, I have some now. It was on sale when I was there the other day, so I grabbed some of that. It's good too. It's pretty good. Alan K, $2 super sticker. Thank you very much, Alan K. It's good to have you back, and I hope you're enjoying the walk tonight. Very much appreciated, Alan. Cheers to you. You're doing well, LAB. Ketchup pasta. heading back into downtown now, south here down Avenue Road. Yeah, Ragu is okay. It's not one of my favorites though. I'll buy it if it's on sale, you know. Big noodles are small. I'm not too picky about my noodle size or about what type of pasta I buy. Not too picky really. I like all of it. The big ragu. We're gonna do it. Hey, Dongbu, hello. I'm gonna go around here just to continue on. Gotta go around the barrier. I think pasta shells are the type of pasta that I enjoy the most for some unknown reason. Especially the small shells. I also like rotini much more than fusilli. Cue the fusilli Jerry jokes. Hey, Silent J, good evening. I think I'll have some pasta tonight, actually. I have some rotini and I have some classico sauce at home. I think I have the classico with the tomato and garlic or something. Something like that. Garlic is in the title or the name of it. Strange, most of my stream tonight has been talking about food, right? French toast and pizza. Pasta for like the last 15 minutes. I blame Felicity. It's her influence. Yeah, that's what I'm having tonight. I've decided. Tonight is a pasta night. That's my final word. I have spoken. Nope, Chantel, I'm just gonna dump the sauce on the rotini and that's it. That's all I do. We're just about back downtown now. Tonight's stream title is a bit dull. I think that's why fewer people are watching tonight. Sometimes if you make a title that sounds a bit more, you know, exciting, people are more likely to check out the stream. But oh well, it is a mild Friday night. That's exactly what it is tonight. And I am just exploring the city on a mild Friday night. This is a bit less than normal, the number of viewers. I mean, a bit less, but it's still plenty good. And thank you everyone for watching. Hey, Mr. Adam's Apple, hello. Hey, look, they're still removing snow. All these weeks after the big storm, they're still working at it. Thanks, Ashnix. These snowbanks have been sitting here for a month, and they're getting taken away now. Hey, Lorraine McLean, hello. I like how those bobcats just turn around right in place. They just swivel right around on the spot. Toronto is inspiring. Yeah, I tend to agree. It can be. It is the city that, if you can make it here, you can make it anywhere, as far as Canadian cities go, right? People come here to live out their dreams and all that sort of stuff. People also say sometimes it chews you up and spits you out. And that can be true, I guess, also, but... It's got a vibe of fecundity. Still walking through a bougie area here. It's been bougie ever since we started walking along St. Clair Avenue and all the way down Avenue Road here, because now we got the Yorkville neighborhood right over here. Just bougie. Hey Chantel, $5, buy some snacks. I think some snacks will be just what I'm looking for tonight after I eat my pasta later on. I'll watch a movie. Usually around 1 a.m. I'll decide on something I want to watch. And I'll get out a snack maybe. So thank you very much, Chantel, for the $5. Much appreciated, Chantel. Thank you very kindly. Last night I watched an old movie that I've never watched before. A science fiction movie. For some reason I never watched it. I don't know why. It's from the year 2000. It's called Pitch Black, right? With Vin Diesel. I don't know why I never got around to watching this movie. Like, it's been out for like over 25 years now, and I'm a big science fiction guy. So finally last night I was like, maybe I should watch this old ass movie. And it was okay. I didn't think it was all that good, to be honest, but it was okay. It kept me somewhat interested, I guess, while it was on. Mark Bass. Yeah, a lot of people love the movie, right? A lot of people have it as one of their favorite sci-fi movies from the early 2000s. Maybe I should have watched it back then. Maybe it was too late for me to watch it now and appreciate it. I don't know. I thought it was just okay. You know, it was like, yeah, that was alright. Yeah. Hey, Damon Washington, $5. You second the snacks? Thank you as well, Damon Washington. You guys are keeping me all snacked up tonight. Cheers, Damon. Hope you're enjoying the walk tonight too. Hey, we cracked 400 concurrent viewers. Almost 2 hours in. Cheers, everyone. Hey, Cass Venus, hello. Welcome to the stream. You want to polish your eyeballs. Yeah, I know there's a bunch of other movies that came after that, right? The Chronicles of Riddick or whatever. I haven't seen any of those either. But I hear they're not as good as Pitch Black. So if I just barely thought Pitch Black was okay, I don't know if I will get much out of the sequels, you know? I don't know. You never know. Black Cadillac, how you doing? Welcome.
I feel like, I mean,
Chronicles of Ridiculous, so you're saying they're not good? Guess you never know until you just watch it yourself, right? Yeah, It's what you gotta do. If you're not sure about a movie, you just gotta give it a go. You'll know soon enough if you're not into it. If you're an hour into the movie and you're still like thinking like, oh boy, when is this going to get good, then it's probably safe to say that that movie is not your cup of tea. Chantel, $3 extra to buy root beer. Thank you again, Chantel. Thank you so much, Chantel, for all of your awesome support. Very kind once again. Thank you again. This building is finally starting to rise. It's taken forever just to get like above ground, you know? It's going to be a very luxurious condo tower here, like high-end, very high-end one, with very high floors, high ceilings, you know, in each unit. That's when you know it's a luxury building. Speaking of luxury buildings, there's One Bloor West again. Although that one is not as luxurious now as it was originally planned to be. They reduced some of the unit sizes in that building. Later daters. Is that good? Everything is luxurious because this is Yorkville. Bloor Yorkville. This is the fancy part of town. Danube, 1090 Rial for the root beer fund. Thank you. Thank you and welcome again, Danube. Cheers to you, Danube, for keeping me all sudsed up in root beer. Hey, we're up to 425 viewers. Now we're getting up to closer to what I would consider a more normal amount of concurrent viewers. So cheers, everyone.
You good, buddy?
Yep.
I think Sky Tower is looking pretty good so far. And Black Cadillac, $10 since we're talking root beer. Let's go to an A&W. Thank you very much, Black Cadillac. A&W root beer is the best in the actual restaurant, right? It's better than the stuff you buy in the grocery store, I find. When it comes to store-bought root beer, I like Mug the best. But if you're in the A&W restaurant and you get the root beer right from the fountain there, it's better than the stuff you buy at the grocery store. That's just in my experience anyway. Thank you very much for the generous $10. Cheers. Black Cadillac. Yeah, no one has been banned. Only Grams. I haven't banned anyone. Vivian hasn't banned anyone. Alan K hasn't banned anyone. Yeah, no one's being banned. Alan K, speaking of Alan K, $3, get a Boston cream donut as well. And thanks again, Alan K. Cheers again, Alan. Thank you very much. Well, even if she was, no one was actually banned though during the last stream. I do the banning on the channel. The mods can alert me to someone in the chat, a troll or whatever, and I can ban them if that's what I want to do. I usually don't like to ban people, to be honest. It takes a lot for me to ban someone, right? Chantel, $2 for the Boston cream donut. Thank you again, Chantel. Holy cow. You're spoiling me. Cheers again. Thank you, Chantel. What's up, SG?
Me too.
He's asking you to pay.
What is this? Sharks? Do they have a shark exhibit coming up here at the ROM? That's kind of funny. Sharks, fragile. It leads you to think like, oh my god, there are sharks in there. It's just like a big tank. It's a big tank full of sharks, and they have it all boxed up here. Those poor sharks. How can they survive in there? Hey, Jim Dummy, hello. Yeah, they just delivered a box of sharks. I really like this stretch of Queen's Park here, this street right by the ROM here. Got some beautiful old buildings. Some nice museums around here. Got the University of Toronto campus also just kind of all around us, really. Yeah, it's a really, really great stretch walking all along here. And Queen's Park itself, the park, is just right up ahead also. And we got one of the coolest subway stations here, museum station. We're on the platform. It looks like you're in a museum with all kinds of replicas of artifacts and things like that. It's one of the coolest stations, I think, in the whole subway system. And we're walking towards the tower. Get to the tower. Again. Is this the new elevator? They've been working on this subway station for a few years now to make it more accessible. And is this where the new entrance is going to be, right here for the elevator? Holy cow. They had this all covered up for a long time, so you couldn't see what was going on, right? Yeah, that's cool. The elevator entrance is going to be right here, like above ground. That is awesome. I've never seen them do this at other stations before. Huh. Wonder if it'll be heated when you walk in there, you know?
You'd be pretty loud on the tap shoe.
Oh yeah, you're a bigger girl.
The planetarium was cool. Too bad it's closed down now. But yeah, I dig that new elevator entrance right there. It does fit in with the neighborhood, yeah. Hello, Gree, how you doing? Is that an 8 or an infinity sign? Infinity! Oh no, it's that infinity guy. It's popped into the chat. It goes down to the subway station inside, because it wasn't accessible before. There were stairs, you know, there was no elevator, so now there will be an elevator. Do I like math? I don't know. I went through a phase when I was a teenager where I liked math. I don't dislike math. I like math for what it is, you know? I guess I like math, yeah. I wouldn't say I'm like a math geek or anything, though. But you're referring to the infinity sign, yeah? I know some math things, I guess, yeah. Hey, Mr. Andrew Heinrich. Yeah, that's exactly what I should be doing, SG. That's exactly what I should be doing instead of this. Oh, here's a better look at what they're doing with that new elevator entrance. Very cool. And they have another entrance to the subway station also, right over here. I'm an expert at vectors. It's not just about physics, you know. There are many ways you can enjoy vectors. Enjoy your workout, crikey. Alright, we are walking through Queen's Park. There's the other entrance to Museum Station. The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. Go yell at Doug Ford. He's been pretty excited the last couple of days there, old Dougie, right? He's been pretty excited on the news, unveiling all of his misspent money projects and all that sort of thing.
I was named because of that. No, literally.
Arnold One Hand Life, hello to you. Views from Queen's Park. Hello, Deepika. Oh, I'm definitely the queen of Queen's Park. Oh, yes. That's King Edward on the horse. Black Cadillac. What good restaurants are nearby? They're $2 super chat. Well, as far as I'm concerned, Tai On Young. I'll keep saying Tai On Young is my favorite restaurant. It's not too far. It's on Young Street. Maybe like a 15-minute walk from here. That would be my recommendation for a nearby restaurant. And on Young Street also, there's just tons and tons of Asian restaurants, really. It's become sort of like a new district for Asian food all along Young Street. Once you go north of College all the way up to Bloor, just about. Tons and tons of good restaurants all along there. Tai On Young was there before any of those ones, though. Thank you very much for the $2 once again. Cheers. Harold Phillips. Yeah, it's a very mild evening. I'm just walking with my coat wide open here. It was too hot to have it zipped up, you know, so I walking around. Just got a t-shirt, got my coat open to the air here. Black Cadillac, 20 bucks. Holy moly. Thank you once again, Black Cadillac. Extremely generous of you. I was going to walk south here onto University Avenue, but I might be able to make a little detour towards Yonge and Gerrard, maybe. That's where Tyon Yonge is located. Thank you very, very much. Once again, Black Cadillac. Holy cow, you're spoiling me tonight. Thank you. All right, Vivian, have a good night. Thank you again. I'll see you in the next one. All right, let's go south here. I'll make my way onto University Avenue. Hey, John Rocks. We are rocking and rolling. And my gimbal is still in the green, like the battery level is still showing green. So this milder weather is definitely something that is good for my gimbal anyway, in that sense. Normally by this long into the stream on one of those colder nights it would be showing low battery by now. Even if it was acting wobbly earlier. We walked by here last time, but I was going the other way. Yeah, I think that woman who just walked by pushing her bike was ranting to herself about something, but when she saw me, she quieted down. She walked past me. Maybe she didn't think anyone was listening when she was ranting before. This is like just an old office complex here, or do you mean that big one over there? That's another office building. That's the old Hydro building. Ontario Hydro. Now it's Ontario Power Generation. And there's some other offices there. Impact, or Imprint. Impact? I should know this. Megan works for that company. That's where Megan works, in that building up ahead there. There's the legislature right there. The Whitney block again. I showed these on my last stream with the ghost tower there.
They just worked at the same company for years. Like it was very.
This is like a government area mainly around here. Yeah, Megan works in that building, the old hydro building. She doesn't work for that company now, she works for another company. Intact? I'm trying to remember. It's something like that. Yeah, thanks, Franny. Oh, is that right, Franny? Oh, cool. Somebody ditched their hoodie. Oh, no. Yeah, I'll get right on that, SG. That's my life's dream. How did you know? How did you know? I can only dream of being so fortunate.
Nice chafed.
Moomin Troll. How you doing? See the tower peeking between the buildings. No Jasmine tonight. She's the CN Tower fangirl here. Crossing College. Hey, welcome, Black Cadillac. Yeah, I'm having a great time tonight. Just a nice night for a long walk. What's coming up the sidewalk here? What is? Oh, it's okay. I thought it was a little car, a little mini car, like one of those little kiddie cars or something. Hey Mason, hello. I'm walking down University Avenue right now. This is Hospital Row. I just saw the other day in the news that I think Newsweek magazine was doing a ranking of hospitals, and Toronto General Hospital, I think, was ranked number 3 best hospital. I'm not sure if it was like in North America or if it was like in the world. They were doing a ranking though of the best hospitals, and Toronto General right here was ranked number 3. That's like pretty amazing. Or was it number 2? Number 2? Okay, even better then. Thanks, no clue. Number 2. Holy moly. And I saw another ranking recently that was ranking specialized hospitals, and Sick Kids Hospital, which is literally just right past Toronto General, was also ranked among the best in the world. So 2 of the world's best hospitals are right beside one another here on University Avenue. And we got across the street Princess Margaret Hospital right there. And right beside that we have Mount Sinai Hospital. That's why they call it Hospital Row here. And Sick Kids is right there. No, I want to stay out, SG. I don't want to go home. I want to stay out. Wah. You can't make me. No one really knows, Chantel. No one really knows. I'm leaning towards that SG is a woman, though. Because a lot of things sound very mom-like. Make sure you're dressed up warm now before you go out. I never ever heard a dad say that, you know. It's a very mom type thing to say. Alright, we got Toronto General on this side, Sick Kids Hospital on that side. This is Gerrard Street. pooches. D. Harriet, $5. Thank you very much, D. Harriet, for the super sticker. Hope you're also enjoying the walk tonight. Thanks so much for the support, D. Harriet. Cheers to you. Now, earlier in the stream, someone was saying that I should be Jimmy, or we were saying how I was Jimmy. Or that Jimmy is the best name for a male celebrity, or something like that, right? Well, look where we are now. We're at Jimmy's Coffee here, and there's a whole bunch of Jimmy's painted on the wall. Got Jimmy's Coffee, but we got Jimi Hendrix, we got Jimmy Page, we got Jimmy Buffett, and Jim Morrison. I don't think anyone ever called him Jimmy Morrison, but and Jimmy Jimmy Mount Rushmore. But look at all the Jimmys and a Jim. This part of Gerrard Street used to be where all the beatniks would hang out in the late 1950s and early 1960s. Before the hippies sort of became a thing, there were the beatniks, right? And every big city had its sort of coffee house scene for the beatniks, and this is where it was in Toronto, along this stretch of Gerrard Street. Can you dig it, Daddy-O? Right, Bay Street. Hey, Squeaky Cat. First Last, hello. BG, yeah, it's not freezing tonight. Alright, I unplugged my phone from the gimbal. I don't have to hold on to that cord anymore. I was holding on to it for like the last hour and a half or whatever. Hey, Tina to me. Hey, glad you've been enjoying. I haven't tried that yet. No, First Last. Maybe I will. Go up into College Park right there. Well, I'm still using the gimbal, it's just not... My phone isn't plugged into my power bank though. So I'm just sort of freehanding it here with the gimbal. No cord necessary. No cord to encumber the gimbal, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. You don't suggest it, huh? No?
No.
Alright, I wanted to walk past Tyon Young just to show Black Cadillac where it is. So we're at Young and Gerard right now. So we just go south about a block. But yes, so many restaurants all along here. So many. Gotta watch it, you'll get run over here. So many people. So here's Tyon Young right here. Tyon Young. I don't think I've noticed any shorts wearing dudes tonight. Strange considering how mild it is, right? See them on much colder nights, but not tonight. Holy moly.
Find someone who could like amuse himself in that room.
What is happening, man? What is happening here? Kanji Queen. Hey, Molita, hello. At the Zanzibar.
Oh my god, I could just strip
Hey, Darren, hello. This car really wants to turn. Alright, Muzak zone. I'm going to do some strategic muting of the audio here. I don't hear any music. Or do I? Huh, the warehouse music wasn't that loud tonight. Usually it's unbearably loud.
my mom felt like.
Like every place along here has music blasting out at you, right? Every store, every restaurant, every other person walking or cycling. Just music, music, music. I hear the Chili Peppers. They're gonna not get me a copyright claim. Hey, Christian, hello. The Loose Moose is a place I avoid because of their music. Walk light is on for all crossings. I'm going to cross away from that corner. We still got the shouting people over there. Hey, Lizard B, you come out of lurking, hello. Yeah, hello to all the lurkers out there. You're always welcome to come and say hi in the chat if you want, you know. You do have to subscribe in order to come and say hi though, that's the only catch, but it doesn't cost you anything. Hey, 45 RPM, hello. They're like shooting something there. Hello, Derek Fong and Crying Hippie. Daniel Smith, it really is, you know. It really is, and a lot of people often scoff at that, but it really, really is. And maybe even in the world, you know.
Walk sign is on for all crossings. Walk sign is on.
Walk sign is on for all crossings.
I love it.
pretty close to where I encountered the Infinity Farts Man last time. That was just up the street. Alright, let's go over to this quieter end of the square here. Away from the shouting people. Yeah, didn't you see that last time, near the end of my stream? On Wednesday night, we encountered a very unique individual just right up Dundas Street there. I encourage you to check it out. I think some people in the comments put a link to the timestamp where I encounter him, so it's probably pretty easy to find if you want to take a look. But I'm going to wrap it up here at the square. We got a dancing dude there. We got the shouting people. So hope you all enjoyed the Friday night walk around town. This guy's doing some moves over here. Holy moly. I had a lot of fun. I hope you all enjoyed. I thought he did like the moonwalk a minute ago. So I hope to see you all in my next stream. Stay tuned in the next few days. Probably on Monday would be my next streaming day. But tomorrow night I'll be premiering a pre-recorded video around 7 or 7:15 p.m. and it's a pre-recorded walk, but I have a special guest with me, so it's not just me, it's me and another person. So hope to see you in the live chat as we watch that walk together tomorrow evening. I'll be in the chat, of course. And thanks again to everyone for watching. Thanks to the mods, Vivian, Alan K, Marge. Thank you very, very kindly. I just can't get enough of this dancing dude here. And a huge thanks to everyone for sending all the very generous support tonight with the Super Chats, Super Stickers, or any PayPal donations that might have been sent my way. Thank you so, so much. I appreciate it more than you know. And I'll see you all in the next one, because as always, I will continue. Have a great night, everyone. I'll see you all again soon. That guy's just having the time of his life. I mean, can't really see anything bad, you know. Oh look, he's got a follower. he's starting something here. He's got to be starting something. All right, well, have a good night, everyone. I'll see you all in the next one, and have a good weekend also.